Oh shit. Here it goes. It works. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my inaugural Twitch stream. Is this working? I'm checking. Cool. All right. Cool. Sounds like we're good. I just want to warn everyone, ladies back there, and she might jump up and start screaming, so don't be startled. Mochi is roaming the house, and he also likes to scream, so don't worry. They're okay, and they're just screaming at strangers going by. So, how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna start jamming here, but just want to talk to you guys because this is awesome. Getting to talk to you all. We miss you a lot. I wish we could be doing the tour this summer, but I guess it sort of inspired me to jump in onto the Twitch thing. So I'm stoked to do this. Damn, you're all in here. Craziness. How's everyone hearing my bass here? I wanna check that stuff first. Sounds good? All right. Let me try this drum thing, make sure this works, and then I can start playing around here. Everyone hearing those drums? Thing is loud. How do I turn that shit down? All right. So what do you want to hear me start jamming? I'm gonna have a way to like play Trivium stuff here. I ordered an aux cable so I can do the whole jamming stuff. So you guys want to start giving me a request over the next few days, I'll start putting that into this. But for today, I want to just do some practice. I'm just gonna be jamming. You guys want to hear some riffing on my bass? You want to hear thrash? You want to do any of that kind of stuff? Just start kind of sending it my way, and I will do it. All right. Oh, I also have I got the Big Muff pedal, the horniest name ever for a bass pedal, Big Muff. Down here. All right, let's get some drums going here. Let's get something a little more fancy than that. I got my Logic up here and running, so hopefully this all will not crash in me. What are we at? Bump that up. So what's some of your favorite songs in this new record? I gotta start playing. I gotta start rehearsing and stuff. So I wanna probably start with start jamming the new tunes because I think we're gonna start rehearsing here in the next couple weeks, and I gotta get back into playing shape. So you guys gotta tell me. You gotta give me the top 5 I gotta play first, so I can come out and show you how it's done on the bass. Let's see here. So I'm using Superior Drummer 3 since I don't have Mr. Bent here to jam with, so I gotta like pull up some loops, do some cool things. Let's see, what do I want to play? Ooh, let's see what this is. What you guys want? Something a little more extreme, a little more groove? It's up to you. This is the first live stream, so you guys got to kind of help me figure out what you want to hear, what you want to see today. Groove, then extreme. Okay, let me get some groove stuff going on here. Where are we? Metal. Where are we going? Metal beats, grooves and fills. If you guys, I don't know what you guys jam with at home, but Superior Drummer 3. I got the Mark Lewis tones on right here, so this sounds really, really killer. Okay. Groove. I just set up Superior Drummer 3, so everything is in like completely different places. So I'm like having to learn where all where the stuff is now. All right, how's this sound? By the way, this is a lot of times how I'll start writing riffs and ideas. Just get a loop going, start jamming. Let's see. Let's kick it up a notch here. A little quicker, something a little faster. A little heavier. Extreme. All right. Well, this is really, really cool to be able to like jam out for you guys. This is my normal like get up and just kind of screw around, play around. You guys see the guitar back there. I think in the next day or so I'll bust out the guitar and I'll play some guitar for you guys because I know a lot of you want to see me do that because I don't normally get out there and play for people because Matt and Corey definitely got the skill, but I can lay it down on guitar too. It's like definitely my second instrument. But so yeah, you guys got some questions. You got some bass questions specifically, since I feel like this is my bass day. Before I start adding in all the other fun things I want to do, doing all the games and stuff. Oh yeah, we got some flat earth stuff going. Perfect. It's exactly where I wanted this to go today. Do I slap the bass? Yeah, slap the bass. Actually, that's something I should do with you guys on here because I feel like I've been telling people, I've been doing lessons lately. I've been showing people stuff. And I've been saying that, you know, I always tell people about practicing with metronomes and doing all that stuff, getting like, you know, getting stuff down by, you know, putting time into it. And I feel like I've like kind of, I learned how to play slap bass early on because like my instructor in the beginning was like, he played with the Commodores, like total funk stuff. And I have definitely let that kind of go and slack, but I can do some cool stuff. I can make it sound good, but I got to get the groove back. So I might use some of these, I guess you could say these more informal bass jam type things to kind of work on that. So if you guys are down, I'll kind of like jam it and I'll kind of do that stuff here where maybe it won't be great right away, but this is going to be my practice session with slap bass. You know where I learned the little double pluck? I actually learned that on Ozfest in 2005. And you guys, I don't know if any of you guys were there or remember the lineup. There was a band called Wicked Wisdom, and that was what's her name, Jada Pinkett Smith's band, her metal band, and her band was killer. Like all these dudes, like she had hired for the tour or whatever. And the bass player was killer. And I remember asking him, I was watching him do the kind of the triple thing. I'm like, dude, how do you do that? And he actually showed me. And, you know, obviously it's a little tricky to get right away, but once you get those two plucks down, you can do the triplets. Oh, someone was asking what was the pickups I'm using. This is actually Warwick's, their brand. I think it's called MEC. And what I wanted when I started playing Warwick is like, I had been using the Music Man style pickups. I just like the brightness in them. Like they're so good. I with my playing, like when I started playing, anyone that knows, like on Ascendancy, I used a pick. And I had played with my fingers before, but when I used the pick, I got used to the tone. So obviously with the pick, you can get a real good like mid-range. And so when I went back to playing with my fingers, I was like, I gotta get the tone to sound like that. So I developed it. I kind of like matched it, but I had to get pickups that had that brightness and that punch. All right. Dawn Patrol. Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm definitely like what I want to do with this as well. Besides just playing Trivium stuff, I'm gonna like start going back, doing it old school like I used to, and I want to do some like cover sets. I want to play some old stuff. I want to play some old metal. You know, I want to lay it down. All that stuff. I'll play. So definitely any suggestions, stuff you want to hear, like I'm gonna like start bringing that back. I want to play some covers. And someone said Dawn Patrol, so I'll definitely do some Megadeth. Maybe I'll just jam a bunch of the bands that we were supposed to play with this summer. I'll do some In Flames, do some Lamb of God, do some Megadeth. I could probably do all that. Oh, play some Black Sabbath, definitely. I'll definitely play that. But in the meantime, do a little Geezer Butler. Hell yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Wow, 355 viewers. Crazy. I didn't think I'd be doing this stuff, man. I'm stoked I did. I'm glad. I got to give big shout out to my girlfriend Bianca. She helped me set up all this Streamlabs stuff. I don't think I would have probably figured out all this stuff, and to all the mod dudes that have been kind of helping to guide us along. We got Deformance, Jody, Houts. I think some of those dudes are in here. Of course, Matt and Alex for giving me the inspiration to do this stuff. So shout out to everyone. Shout out to a big beast back there. I'm gonna get her in the frame because I think this is a dog-friendly stream. Hey, lady. She doesn't care. Everyone say hi to Lady. I'm gonna eventually, what I would like to do is when I have a couple more cameras, because right now we're in a place, we're about to move back. I'm about to move back to Florida, and I want to get more cameras. And I think I'm gonna have a specific dog camera. I'm gonna have like their little place where they like to lay. So, if you want to like watch the dogs or whatever, you don't want to watch me if I'm not like entertaining or whatever. I think the dogs need to have like a real feature on this side. This is gonna be a family-oriented stream, So I'm gonna have like Bianca's gonna come on sometimes. Dogs are gonna be on. I'm gonna have everyone on. If I'm gonna have a guest at the house, maybe they're gonna come on, and I'm gonna like make this into like a whole thing. So I hope you guys definitely will stick around because it's gonna be music. Gonna be games, of course. I'm getting back into the games, been doing the Call of Duty, but I want to do a lot of different stuff. So if you guys have some like ideas you want to throw my way, I don't want to give away the idea yet because I got to see if I can pull it off. But there's gonna be something I'd like to do that involves you guys, and if we can make it work, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little risky because you never know what people are going to say, but I think we'll definitely be doing that. Oh, I'd pay to watch you troll Twitter. I would love to be able to do that for money because that is truly a great hobby. I would love to. I do that for free all the time, so I probably should be getting paid for it. OG shit poster. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, the AIM. Anyone here old enough remember AIM? Were you on that? AOL, America Online. Remember that? Remember those chat rooms? Oh yeah. Anyone that was on AIM, I know how old you are. I actually got banned from AOL twice because of AIM chats, and I've said this before. It was very bad. I was a bad boy. But the difference than now when you get banned is my AOL account was connected, of course, at the time, to my parents' account because they were paying for everything. And so, anyways, I was bad, just like kids are, when you play with like young kids on Call of Duty, that they say very bad things. So you can probably gather where I was going as a young boy in the AIM chat rooms. But the funny part is that they actually sent a copy of what I said in the chat to my mom. And so I had a knock on the door one day because I didn't tell them it got banned. Everything got shut down. So I couldn't get on there. And I'm like, okay, well, it'll come back. But my mom came in and she's like, I just got something from AOL. And she read the chat and I died. That was worth, like, I got sent to the principals and all that stuff. That didn't matter. I didn't care. That never bothered me. That lost all its like the scariness after a while. But like when my mom would walk in and I could tell something was up, it was very bad. She read it back and man, not good. Do not do that. Now, you get banned from like, a couple times I've been suspended from Twitter for like the evening or something, but it's just to you. You don't learn any lesson. I mean, I think they should just send stuff to your parents, Let your parents deal with it. Even if you're like a 34-year-old person, been talking shit on the internet, and they should send it to your parents and let's see what happens. Cuz I don't know. Like, I mean, I still, my mom's pretty much the only one that can still lay into me pretty good. Everyone else, don't even try. I don't care. All right, let's go here. What do we got? I want to get some Gene Hoglan fills and riffs. I like this. Gene's on here now. I think I've been I think sometimes when I'm not on here, it'll host his channel. So definitely follow him. He's what an amazing, incredible drummer. I can't believe like we're in an era where like a dude as incredible as Gene Hoglan's on here just playing for you guys. Don't even know. Dude's a beast. It's a beast drummer. All right. Let me see if I can do my best to keep up with Gene's fills and stuff. Trying to come up with a death riff here. So how I should give you a little backstory how I was able to like figure this drum thing out. It took me 2 hours yesterday because I don't want to get into the like too much of the geek talk of stuff, but essentially digital and analog always has a delay, and I learned this from one of our sound guys. So whenever we had like drum like trigger and then like a microphone on the kick, there's always like a what do you call it, delay between it. So he would have to set a delay on, I believe it was the microphone, so that the microphone would be a slight delay to match the digital. So that was kind of what got me on this thing of like, I think I could figure out how to do this. So I have Superior Drummer on Logic right now, and I tried to do it this one way where I would send Logic into it and immediately the delay was happening. So I'm like, okay, scratch that. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to send the digital file out of Logic from my quartet, the Apogee. I'm sure Matt's probably done his like gig rig rundown or whatever. So essentially I have like a similar thing that he uses. So I had to send it out of that. And then I had to send it back into the thing itself so that it would have the same timing as my bass, because my bass is just right now running through the quartet just, normal, and I'm monitoring that. So I was able to somehow figure it out because I'm stoked. Now I can actually like jam to like drums and stuff. I could probably even like do some like I don't know, probably do some like guitar riffs and stuff so I can jam to that a little bit more. But I think maybe once or twice a week I'm going to do these kind of more informal bass jams because like I want to like show you guys how I practice, how I jam, and there's stuff you want to see me do more of, like with the jamming and practice stuff, like definitely let me know on here, Twitter, Instagram. You guys know how to find me, so I want to do that stuff. But I'm very stoked. I got the drums. I figured it out. That's maybe the one area of expertise that I probably have, at least with this stuff, is I can figure out the audio stuff, thank God. All right, let me tune this thing down. I'm in standard right now. Action's a little weird in standard. Once we went down to half step, I kind of got so used to it. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right. What is my favorite black metal album? Oh, see, I'm not the black metal dude of this band at all. I think my favorite black metal, like Dimmu Borgir and Old Man's Child, like that stuff is like my shit because the production is amazing. I mean, it's got the aesthetics of like black metal, but like I need that good production. Like I appreciate all the black metal stuff besides the weirdo dudes that all the weird Nazi shit. I don't like that. None of that stuff is cool. But the cool black metal like Emperor, I've definitely grown to appreciate a lot more, especially getting to kind of see him live and get it. But like Dimmu Borgir and like Old Man's Child, I love that stuff. Thrash metal, someone said favorite thrash. I would say, I mean, of course, Master Puppet's my favorite album all time. But if I were to like take Metallica out of the equation here, favorite thrash, I'm going to take out Slayer too because I'd say Rain in Blood. So I think maybe, I would have to pick an Overkill album. I love Overkill. So if any of you guys don't know who Overkill is, they rule. I'd say like maybe Horoscope is one of my favorite albums by them. Years of Decay is really good. Oh man, but I love thrash. Thrash right away. The transition from like doing like playing like pop punk and fast, like Blink-182 is like all fast, and then like going to thrash was just like it was a perfect fit. Okay. Favorite modern metal band. Oof. There's a lot of really good bands now. It is like, it's hard to pick. I mean, you guys know we love Fit for an Autopsy. I think they're great. I think they're I mean, once this quarantine shit is up and touring starts again, I hope we can tour with those guys again because they're so good. Power Trip, of course, great band. Um, that's like one of the best parts about like getting to headline a lot more now is like I feel like we get to bring out these cool bands and stuff. There's so many good bands now. Favorite Old Man's Child album? What's that one called? In Defiance of Existence? Is that the one? I need some confirmation. So if you guys can Google that, definitely. Yeah, based on Horoscope. Fuck, let's see if I can play that right now. Such a good bass part. So simple. So Black Sabbath-y too. And I think they even do I think they do a Black Sabbath cover. I'm gonna definitely do some covers of Overkill. They rule. They're a band that needs some they need some love. And they've, you know what, they're one of those bands that have only gotten better over the years. I just like Exodus and stuff. Like I feel like that band, every record just sounds better and better. And not that the old stuff isn't incredible, but like to just be able to like put out that like consistency of like quality sound and riffs, like not running out of that shit. I mean, very inspiring because that's like always my fear is like, oh, how the fuck am I gonna write another riff? Like we have like 90 songs now, so I always get scared. But then I remember there's bands that have been doing this way longer than us, and they get better as they age, and like that's like my big inspiration is like Overkill, Exodus. If they can keep getting better and sounding relevant and cool, like Trivium, no excuse for us. No excuse for not writing good riffs. All right, let me get some thrash beats going here. Let's see if I can pick it up. We got a D beat. Ooh. Oh yeah. Drummer needs to get Alex on here. I need some Alex fills. Are hard to play to. You got that kind of like I don't know what that'd be like, that kind of lag beat that they do. That's how you get good at that kind of stuff though. If you want to like kind of push yourself a little and get those kind of weird rhythms. You gotta like play to those different beats and get the feel, how they play. But yeah, Superior Drummer 3. We need some Alex Bent packs. I need some fills to play too. That'd be good. Okay. Alright, what do we got going on in this chat here? I need a bass, and then I need to learn how to play. Always want to learn how to play bass. Well, you came to the right spot, my friend, because I will teach you. I will forge you in the fires of bass. Do you know Black Seeds on Virgin Soil on bass? I don't know that on bass yet, but I can learn it. If you guys want me to play like black metal stuff, I'll jam to it. I've been actually thinking it'd be some fun stuff to jam to. Do some Injustice for All, and I can fill in my parts because it's not there right now, so I can do whatever the hell I want. I can track some Alex fills and Superior. Ooh. Actually, if Alex sent me some MIDI, if he could send me something on a MIDI pad and I could put it into my Superior drummer, then I could technically jam with him on here. That'd be really rad. But you got Injustice for All, you want me to do that stuff? You want me to play that 9-minute ass song and fill in the bass? Alright, I'm going to start practicing that again. I'm going to get my Metallica chops back up. That'll be fun. Might take me a day or two to get those back because that's a lot of shit. Actually, funny story about Injustice for All. Was any of you guys at the Rock 'em Ring where Metallica was doing they were doing the request set? I don't know, probably wasn't funny for them, but I thought it was really funny. Is they kept starting to play Injustice for All and they stopped twice. Because Lars kind of got lost on a part, which is understandable. I would probably fuck that up too. It's a long, complex song, but he fucked it up twice, and then they had to start a third time. And I was in the snake pit, so I could kind of see them, and I like felt really nervous because I was like, what happens if they can't, like if this doesn't happen? Like if this third time doesn't happen, what the hell is gonna go? I was anxious. I couldn't even imagine. And I mean, I was like looking at their faces, like, I don't know, like it kind of, you can kind of tell there's a little bit of nerves there. Like, oh shit, dude, there's like 80,000 people here. We got to play this song. And I was like kind of like, oh my God, this is going to be insane if this doesn't happen. But dude, they pulled it off. It sounded incredible. But man, it was the first or second time. They got like 3 or 4 minutes into the song. That's a long time to start over. So, damn, I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. I'm gonna have to fucking play this song. I just said I'm gonna play it. Now I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna fuck it up, and I'm gonna have to start over again. But I mean, I'm not playing it in front of 80,000 people yet. So, I guess you guys can watch me fuck up. Can you play From the Bell Toll? Fuck, I can't remember now. I don't know, was it? I always loved the live version that you see it on all the documentaries with Cliff Burton. I think it's the Day in the Green Festival, and he does the lick. That shit blew my mind. I couldn't believe that. I'll have to watch that and see what he did, because the live version's crazy. He does like a weird like kind of bluesy lick with it. Shit's wild. That dude ruled. That's the dude that got me into all that kind of stuff. When I get down to Orlando and I have all my other pedals, I'll be doing a lot more bass solo stuff. Like, Big Muff is awesome for like kind of the chunky Black Sabbath-y kind of things, but like, I don't know, it's not as precise. I got one of those duality dark glass pedals, if you guys know what that is, and that shit rules. I'll do more solo stuff with that. I'll like get a whole thing going. I got tons of pedals I want to like play and jam with you, jam for you. This one, I'm gonna have to set this up one day. Micro Synth by Electro Harmonics, who also does the Big Muff. This is little less horny name, Micro Synth, but it rules. So maybe one day I'll get it like we'll get a dark synth wave thing going on in here. But yeah, I don't really like a Big Muff. What the hell is a Big Muff? That's a weird name. That's some 70s ass shit. They're doing weird shit back then. I'd like to ask Electro Harmonics who came up with that name. What's the history of a Big Muff? Big Muff pedal. In the bass, Big Muff. Metal Muff. What does a Metal Muff sound like? Does it sound different than this? I'm a Big Muff truther now. I want to know who came up with this shit. We're going to get to the bottom of this conspiracy. Metal up your muff. Amazing. Paolo, you're the best. Got my brother your bass straps for his birthday. Fuck yeah. Well, thank you for getting that. Actually, I got one of those on right now. I'm going to give a nice little shout out to Richter Straps. German made. They do leather, and they also do the faux leather if you want, and they're both great. So definitely, if you like leather, if you're a leather man or woman, I definitely suggest it for your leather needs. Because this one's not the one I'm using live right now. I actually have this is like kind of an older one, but I have like the bigger, wide one for my shoulder, because this bass is heavy. By the way, muff is English slang for lady parts. Ooh. See, that's what I want to know. Like, who the hell is Electro Harmonics? Is that a British company? Because if they knowingly did that, like I said, it's a very, very horny name for a pedal. Pick time. Oh, you want to hear Bleeding to Me? Oh, well, just in luck. I'm the guy that came up with that. That song is in 6/8, by the way, for all you music theory dudes and girls. I didn't know I was writing in 6/8. I played the riff first, and then I was like, man, this is definitely not 4/4. And then I counted it out, and sure enough, it's 6/8. Someone asked, are you running DI into Logic? I'm actually not running through Logic with my bass. I'm actually running it right into the interface. And I used Loopback, which does all this like internal routing of audio, sending it right into this. I am just using Logic for the drums, and so far it's working. But make sure I'm in tune. A little more low end. is gonna be a fun one to play live. That tuning came in. What was the first one we did? I think it was like Matt maybe brought a song in that tuning, and now we got a shitload of tunings. So it sucks with the guitar dudes because they got to bring like a bunch of guitars with them. I just tune up and down. Screw that. 2 basses for me. Going to go any lower? No. Me and Corey have vetoed the 8 and 9 strings in Trivium. Matt can do it on the stream, but that shit's not coming into the jam room for the next Trivium. There's too many tunings. When he discovers new things like, you know, whammy bars and stuff, like he'll go crazy with that stuff. So we have to be the balance. We have to no. We got a 6-string. We got 2 6-string tunings. We got 2 7-string tunings. That's a lot of guitars. Start to add that shit up quickly. You're getting guitar boats all over the place. 10 strings are not allowed. It's fun and game. You want to do that shit on a stream or whatever, like you can do whatever you want. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll bring an 8-string on here, but Trivium, I don't know. Matt's on electric kick now. Oh shit. Well, I got the micro synth, so I guess maybe we're gonna do synth stuff now on Trivium. We're gonna be a synth band. We're gonna go Van Halen. We're gonna play some Jump. Do some Michael Anthony. What a great bass part for just running with the devil. Incredible. Just perfect. It's amazing no one ever played that part. No one ever did that at that point, or at least was big enough to put that in, but that's so brazen to just put something that simple in and it works. Incredible. I think In Waves is as close as I'll ever get to writing something simple like that. You know? And that's way more complex, but man, just it's the shit you can get away with in the 80s. You can't do that shit now. There's so many good players now. I mean, sometimes I look out there, I'm like, Jesus, these dudes are I see young kids, girls that are in high school, middle school, shredding. Incredible. You can't do that running with the devil shit now. The good old days. Before my time. Do I know Alien Weaponry? Yes, they were on some festivals. Those guys rip. Incredible. Like I said, there's so many good bands. I'm going to need to write down, when people are always asking me about new bands, I freeze up, I blank out, because I'm there's so much that it just totally wipes my brain. I can't even think when I'm put on the spot with the new bands. Am I into prog stuff? Yeah, definitely am. Carnival, yeah, they're really good. Great bass playing. I think they were on some of those festivals, the Loudest Month festivals. That's a band from Australia, right? Yeah, I gotta keep practicing. Let me see if I got a groove here I can play to. Because that's my big issue is I need something to groove off of. I can play all the other stuff in time good, but slapping, that's where I'm getting into deep water there. I need that good groove. What do we got? No. Where is it? Oh, is that not on here? Shit. Damn. I gotta download some of those. I gotta get some groove stuff going because I'm going to, you gotta hold me to this. I gotta practice the slap stuff again. I gotta get it back down. It's unacceptable that I don't have some good, like, groove and bass now. No swing. Damn. Oh well. I'll get that back down. Seinfeld, but that was on a, that was on a keyboard, right? That was all a keyboard. That was not an actual bass, but oh yeah. But all that other stuff, yeah. Did I just ruin that all for you, saying that was on a keyboard? So don't pay for a slap lesson with you. I would wait on that. If you want to like learn some slap, I'm gonna need a little time to get a refresher on that stuff. I can tell you how to do it. Like I can break down how to make the sounds, but like I'm not ready to be thrown in with like a funk band right now. Alex ruins everything for me. Oh man. But yeah, that was a keyboard. What a bummer. Because, like, that would have been great if, like, dude made his whole career on that. Like, just riffing on bass. But those are good bass lines. I need to get, like, a soundboard on here with some of those Seinfeld bass things. That'd be good when I fuck up. Then I can just play that. Is that yes? Roundabout? I can't remember. I gotta get that all down. Flea riffs. Oh, I definitely know some stuff. But the thing is, I gotta be able to pull it off. I gotta get that slap and pop down in. I guess that's a cover, but that is technically still. So it's like kind of muting it when I'm doing it, so I gotta get that. So much technique to that, but man, dudes that can like slap really good, that's the best. Yeah, slapping on a 5-string's kind of tough. That's another good thing about me going back to Florida, is all of my basses and stuff are down there, like all of my other ones, and I'm gonna be kind of like bringing some of my other ones, my like BC Riches and stuff, and I have some 4-strings, so I can probably jam on that. It'd be really fun. Do you own a 6-string bass, or is that going too far? I mean, if someone wanted to give me a 6-string bass, I would play the shit out of it, but that's a lot of wood, and I don't need it for Trivium, so. Ooh, start getting into those jazz chords. Now we're gonna get real deep. Huh? Do I know any Mudvayne bass lines? I mean, I know the. Is that in D? No, that's standard. I can't remember that. Oh, someone said Earth, Wind, and Fire? Yeah, that rips. Ryan Martini, what a badass bass player, though. I met him. I went to the Warwick, there was like a bass camp thing they did when I first joined up, and I got to meet him. He was one of the instructors for the lessons, and that dude rips. I mean, OG Warwick guy. Oh man, the 10-hour of that, incredible. Maybe I can get like some slap black metal. No one's done that yet, have they? Slap black metal. Any bands come to mind you guys can think of? Slap black metal. Let me get a blast beat and see what that even sounds like. See if I can even pull this off. Oh man, that would actually be hilarious. A dude in corpse paint just slapping the shit out of his bass. Evil slap. Okay, what do we got here? Blast beats. Give me that old school blast. 200 BPM. There's like no feel, no groove. I gotta do the dissonance. Alright, I'm gonna have to work on that because that's gonna be really dumb, but I think that's gonna be funny. That's how I'm gonna write my next great song. I do dumb shit like that, and then I end up making like in waves. I mean, I've told that story a bunch. I played like I don't even know how to describe it. It sounds stupid when I say it, but like I was trying to make a song for audio of Colonel Sanders bloopers. Like he was trying to do like a commercial about the chicken, and he was blowing it. He sucked. He was not nailing it that day. And I took it off YouTube and I cut it up into some stuff, and that's how I started. That's how I started making in waves. I was playing riffs along to Colonel Sanders, and that's how I made probably the song I'll end up being very possibly best known for in the Trivium catalog. It was a really dumb joke, but after I heard it, I was like, okay, well, I guess I got to do it. And thank God I didn't just leave it as a joke, because, I mean, think about that. That song has like 42 million streams on Spotify, and it started off as a joke about Colonel Sanders, with Colonel Sanders. And I could have thrown it in the trash and never done it, but thankfully, I was like, oh, this is a good riff. But yeah. Funk black metal. That'll be something if I can pull that off. Maybe I slow it down a little. Do a hammer blast. Mexi blast. What the hell's a Mexi blast? I've never even heard that. Mexi blast. It's like a weird feel. Let me slow that down so I can hear it. The kicks are going like that, and then oh, that's weird. That's like the kicks going like a swing feel, and then or like a triplet. Wild. I don't know how you drummers do that shit. Crazy. Doing crazy shit. Maybe I can do something to this. Oh, I can play that. I can play this. This is a cheap blast. 4-to-1. If you try to do that shit at Vakken, you'll get booed. I can play that shit. It's not a blast beat. That's a cheap blast. Get that shit out of here. You keep that off my Twitch account. Apollo on drums. Ooh. asking about tapping. I don't know if I want to get into tapping today. Maybe I'll save that for the next one. Once I can play along to some of our stuff, I'll definitely go through the solo sections of some of our songs. Dragon bass solo. Gonna need some better distortion though. This big muff, if I turn it on for that, it'll just sound like slop. Do you have a favorite festival you like playing or attending? I mean, Hellfest, Download, all of them are great. Copenhagen, Grass Pop. Damn. Oh, big muff. I'm gonna have to get a big muff emoji in here. I'm gonna have to get a picture of that. Shit, man. Hey, thank you to everyone that's been following. I mean, I can't even keep up with it right now. There's so many people. But it's been fun. Yeah, we're definitely getting a big... Oh, damn. Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Is that my, like, AI computer thing? Nightbot. I think Nightbot needs a theme. Nightbot sounds like some 80s show. Some 80s ass thing. I'm gonna get the synth out and I'm gonna make Nightbot a theme. That's coming for sure. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Ooh, Nightbot. Muff before mates. You know when that big muff rolls through, you know what you're getting. Maybe that's going to be Nightbot sound. That's his theme when Nightbot rolls in the chat. Pissbot. Oh man, I don't think they're going to put that on here. You're going to get me banned on this shit too. If I start putting Pissbot in here. Thankfully, this is a mature channel, so children have to click through all the stuff to get here. Is that the J-style pickup on the bridge? No, these are like humbuckers. Double buck, I think is what they call them. And they put the money signs for the it says Corvette double money signs, which I like. Sounds fancy. Someone had me learn that the other day. I had to learn the Jet song. I don't think I'd ever played that before. It's a pretty good bass line. They had that tune. For its time, it's good. Good little throwback there. Dude, this dog is just passed out right now. This doesn't even care. She doesn't care that I'm riffing. I'm like trying to do my best bass stuff right now. What a life. That's what I want. I'm gonna be a dog next life. Peace sells. Oh yeah. I always loved the story how MTV just took like a 6-second clip of that, just so they didn't have to like pay royalties. I believe. I think that is a true story, which is really well, it's kind of shitty actually, but it is kind of funny that they would do that. And that was the what is the MTV News? You guys remember that? Well, where's MTV now? That's what you get for ripping off Megadeth. Nightbot says, what hair conditioner do you use? I don't know. Bianca, what hair conditioner do you use? Huh? Redkin? Okay, Redkin. That's what I use. I just, I pick up whatever in the shower after I shave, and then I use Redkin. The conditioner of champions. Redkin. You gotta lube up the head before you shave. You gotta do it with a pick to be authentic. That's that authentic piece sells. Yeah, that's it. Was it part? No. See, I gotta remember all this shit. I guess if I went back to pick, I could just do that stuff. Hammer Smash Face, that's a sick bass line. I'll have to do my Cannibal Corpse theme one day. I'll get that Cannibal Blast going. Alex Webster rules, man. He does I do the 3-finger thing, and like, let me move this a little, but like I kind of just do it from like my ring finger, like that. But like he does like all 4 fingers. It's wild. Speaking of Cannibal Corpse, do you enjoy shopping at Target? Oh, Target's wonderful. It's a wonderful place to go. You know, I haven't been there in a bit. With the quarantine, I've been inside, but it's a great place. Family friendly. Corpse Grinder, what a sweet man. He loves that place. Oh, here we go. There he is. Little lady action going on. Yeah, the clearance, he loves that clearance section. Uh-oh, they're going crazy. We got some lady mochi emojis coming, or emotes, or whatever we call them here. They're coming soon. Don't you worry. Oh, something I need to say before I get off here in a little bit. This weekend, I'm doing that Astro Gaming charity with Bryce from In Flames, bass player, with Alex. And I think if you go over there and you sign up, you can win a chance to like win the competition to play with any of the groups, like with all the different band guys. But apparently, from what I've been told, is that everyone's gonna have to give out some Astro headsets or whatever, headphones. I always say I called AirPods, or what are they called? The what? Just the AirPod things. I called them wired AirPods yesterday, like an idiot. But oh yes, I'm giving them away. Sarah, thank you. Sarah Dope, thank you. Giving away the A40 headset. I gotta get back. I gotta like write down things. So I'm like saying wireless. I said wired AirPods the other day, so I'll have to get good at that. I gotta figure out how to do that. I think there's like a giveaway thing on here. Bianca's been learning how to do that. Thankfully, she's good at that. I'm good at talking to the camera and audio stuff. That's my expertise. So we're gonna be giving away stuff. Me and Alex, we're gonna be doing some practice rounds to get better. I think the highest I got at Warzone by myself was 10th place, but I don't want to say I was doing some like crazy shit. I was just kind of hiding. I was hiding on the rocks by the dam. But with the team, I'm way more like, moving around, doing shit, doing the Rambo shit. But when it's solo, I kind of stick to the rocks. No one sees me up there. I did get one win with the group, so not terrible. I think we're gonna do good, and I think Bryce is like pretty good at it, so he's gonna be the team leader. So we're gonna let him take charge, Alex, I got stuck behind a rock. Dude, I got stuck behind a rock the other day. I was so pissed off. I got stuck behind a rock in like a burned out bus, and I was doing pretty good, and then I had to blow myself up with a grenade to go to the gulag, and I got out of the gulag. I landed on a roof, and then I started to tweet out because I needed to tweet that I got stuck between a rock and the bus, and right when I looked away, I got shot, and that was it. And that was Warzone. That's the Warzone story. It's the moral of the story is you don't tweet in the middle of the game. Maybe I should hook up my audio on Warzone. I should just play bass on it one day. Wonder what would happen. Or no, I'll do that in the multiplayer. Now everyone's talking shit. I'm just gonna play bass in between. Wonder what people would think about that. I'll drop the Seinfeld bass on them when they lose. Then they'll fucking shut up. You can't come back from that. If someone drops the Seinfeld bass on your ass after a game, you fucking log off. You're done. I get your account if I do that to you. If I beat you and then I drop a Seinfeld bass, you're done. You blew it. You had your chance and you blew it. Warzone. It's a tough game. We tried the other day we were playing what is it, the Plunder. That one kind of I don't have my head wrapped around that yet, so I don't think we're doing that on the charity event because that one's tricky. It's hard enough doing the Warzone shit. I'm just finally getting used to like what everything is, like where every section of that game is. So yeah, the gaming's gonna be it's gonna be good. We're gonna be doing a lot of gaming stuff on here. I'm gonna do definitely gonna be doing Call of Duty. I got the new Mortal Kombat, so I gotta be doing that. Gotta be doing Mortal Kombat. What I call Mario Kart the other day? I called it Donkey Kong. I called Mario Kart Donkey Kong, so we'll be playing that Mario Kart. Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, it's the same shit. It's all interchangeable. The ape is in it, or whatever he is. Muffio Kart, yeah. Big Muff sponsored. I gotta get Electro Harmonics needs to endorse me. I'll make a custom Big Muff. The custom. There's gonna be no volume on that thing. You're gonna turn it on, and what you get is what it is. It's the Big Muff guarantee. Oh man, I almost played. What the hell song was that? I Disappear. Remember that one? Mission Impossible. Well, we'll get Corey soon. I would be very surprised if you guys get Corey to do Twitch. And if you do, more power to you. But we'll see. We're trying to get Corey to do like we want to do like some band Call of Duty sessions. So I hope we can do that. Be very good. Be very good. I don't know. Is Matt good? Is Matt good at Call of Duty? I know he plays like which one is he playing a lot right now? Valorant? Is that the name of the game? Valorant? You've never seen Matt play Call of Duty. Well, yeah. Will be interesting. I gotta get some of the other ones too, so I can. I think Overwatch. You can't do cross-platform in that, can you? What do you got? Fortnite, you can though, right? I'm gonna need to get up to speed on which ones can do the cross-play thing. I mean, at the moment, I got the Xbox. Once I get down to Orlando and I'm a little more settled in, I'd like to maybe look into some PC type stuff. But for the moment, Xbox is great. Loving it. It's cool you can do the cross-platform stuff. I feel like when me and Corey were playing Call of Duty, like the original Modern Warfare before this remaster or whatever, like years ago, like I don't even think you could do that kind of stuff. It's just crazy how far it's come with like the cross-platform stuff. Me and Corey played the shit out of Call of Duty Modern Warfare before Shogun. Like our thing every night after we would do the writing sessions was like we would drink Jameson and Yingling, and we would play Call of Duty all night. That was how we unwind after a long day of writing riffs. It was a good time though. Good time. It was back at Corey's old place. Corey's old home. Yingling's a good beer. I like it. For like all the ones that are like the big call it like the staple beers, I think Yingling is good. So, in case you were curious. Yeah, I'm gonna be slapping the shit out of this bass though. Give me a month or two. Let me bring it back. I'm gonna download some funk packs on that Superior Drummer. I'm gonna go to town. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll have a little beer, slap away one night, late night. Everyone will put their kids to bed and we'll have some slap time. Beers and slaps. Makes that so much easier. I'm from Central central part of PA. Actually, my mom's from Central PA. She's from Lock Haven, PA, which is up the road from Penn State. Almost kind of sounds weird doing the 3 fingers on the trooper. I kind of feel like doing the 2 fingers like makes the part sound a little better. Just a thought. It's Paolo's thoughts on Iron Maiden. I'm gonna have to play through. I'm gonna have to do a Power Slave playthrough. I think it's my favorite Maiden record. All right. Well, I think we're coming up on an hour and a half. I think it's a good first stream for the day. Once I get my game stuff up and running, I'll probably do like 2 streams a day. And I think when I get to Florida, I can kind of make the schedule a little more set. Definitely want to make sure I give you guys some heads up with stuff. And I'm sure I don't need to say it because a lot of you probably already follow, Matt and Alex. So like when we get back to touring and stuff, I'll update the schedule and stuff. But I'm gonna definitely do more bass stuff on tour, to be able to kind of stream and do stuff like that. So I want to have fun with this. I want to like jam for you guys, and we'll have fun. And when I get some of those other ideas implemented, I'll let you know. And again, I'm going to remind you until this weekend, I'm doing the charity event with Alex, with Bryce, Astro Gaming. We're going to be supporting, I think it's called Crew Nation, which is like supporting all the different, all the crew dudes that are out of work right now. Definitely, this has been, hard on all of us in bands, but the crew guys, it's been very, very detrimental. I mean, a lot of those guys work at clubs and stuff off tour, and everything's been shut. So definitely come take part in the charity. Look it up if you can, if you want to learn about it. But it's for a really good cause, and none of our tours and stuff would happen without the road crew guys. And you guys know we love our crew, and we love spending time with them, and we haven't seen them in, man, it's been a while. Some of our guys we haven't seen since December. So hopefully that'll change soon when we can start rehearsing and doing some stuff. But anyways, yeah, check out the Crew Nation charity. Go to the Astro site to look up all the details and everything. I tweeted out all that stuff, so all the details are there. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the first Trivium Paolo stream. I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to keep jamming. I'm going to try to make this get better and better. And so, yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you.